Hello, and welcome to Outside the Box, the show where I give the big green a break and check out other games, whether it be from requests, word of mouth, or my own personal curiosity, to see if they're worth checking out. For the first episode, we'll be looking at an indie title that started as one man's dream to create a game that harkened back to the 8 and 16-bit days of his youth, with classic gameplay and throwback graphics, which was then freely ported to a multitude of computers and consoles, like the Dreamcast, the PSP, and even one for the Big Green. Hell, they even put this game on graphing calculators. After the gaming community fell in love with this game, it was then enhanced and re-released on the Wii, DS, and 3DS, and of course eventually released on Steam. The game I'm talking about, of course, is Cave Story.
The tale of Cave Story begins before you even see the start menu. We see a mysterious doctor grinning evilly at a strange crown while two beings are contained in prisonous spheres. After that, you press start and your journey truly begins. After a quick cutscene of a man trapped in some kind of storage room trying to contact a girl named Sue on a PC, you're finally in control of a no-name soldier with amnesia who wakes up, well, in a cave. After exploring and borrowing a gun called the Polar Star from a lonely gunsmith, you exit the cave and graciously enter Mamiga Village, where you discover that the peaceful bunny-looking tribe are being captured by that same evil-looking doctor from the beginning. Yeah, that schmuck. And is being used to farm a special red flower that causes dangerous results. Now, it's up to you and many others you meet in your quest to stop the doctor, save the Mamiga, and regain your lost memory.
Now I could go on and on about Cave Story's story, but I'm going to stop myself because A, if you're going through the game for the first time like I did, you'll want to experience the twists and turns and the feels all for yourself. And B, some of you will probably just go wiki the plot. You know who you are.
When you play Cave Story, you'll notice that it plays very similar to the Metroid series. You explore through large areas, completing your objectives to progress through the plot, with your standard Metroid bullet points. Platforming, puzzle solving, collecting weapons and equipment, either from NPCs or just finding them, searching and discovering power-ups, safe houses to refill health, ammo, and save, and a map screen. What's cool about the weapons in Cave Story is that when you kill enemies, besides health and ammo, they drop these little yellow chips which I swear look like Doritos, that level up the gun you're currently holding, increasing the shot and range up to level 3. However, if you get hit, your gun will lose experience, but with so many enemies on the screen, this won't be a problem. But what really makes this game unique is the branching paths the story can take. During your adventure, you'll come across certain parts that can change your game, either by getting different weapons or items, or even changing the ending you receive. For example, along the way, you'll come across another soldier who asks if you want to trade your Polar Star for her machine gun. Now, if you take her gun, it does fire more rapidly than your old gun, and when maxed out, can even propel you in the air. However, you won't be able to get one of the most powerful weapons in the game later on. All of this is wrapped up nicely with smooth controls. Well, if you use a gamepad. But the jumping can be a bit floaty sometimes, leading to accidental deaths. When it comes to how Cave Story looks and sounds, it's a fantastic throwback to the olden days of the classic NES Sega era, with sprites and levels that feels like it would fit right at home on a gray or black cartridge. Also with Cave Story Plus, which is the version I played for this review, it includes the graphics of the original version if you feel even more nostalgic. Same goes for the music, with the remastered soundtrack sounding like it was made specifically for the Genesis. Well, in my opinion. As well as the original and new music versions thrown in for taste.
So Cave Story, is it a game worth playing? I can say after playing through the game beginning to end, yes it is. It's a fantastic title that deserved all the acclaim it received. Great story, fun gameplay, fantastic presentation, a true classic. Now, as I said earlier, the version that I played was Cave Story Plus, which has all the bells and whistles from the Wii, DS, and 3DS version, and is available on PC/Steam. However you play it though, Cave Story is a game worth experiencing. And with that, the first episode of Outside the Box is done. I want to thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll try to look for more games to talk about that aren't exclusively original Xbox. So until then, see you next time.